Hey, what is going on with you all? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you are new to the channel, do a couple of things for me before this video gets started. Please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button for me one time. Now let's get into the video. Now, happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good week. The weekend is upon us, man. If y'all got something planned for the weekend, I hope that you enjoy yourselves. I hope that you're being safe and staying out the way as best as possible. Other than that, I want to do an update on an aquarium that's true to our hearts. And I'm talking about me as well as you, especially the OGs. It is the aquarium behind me. It's the 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium. Now, this aquarium has been the highlight of the fish hobby for me. It's the biggest build I've ever done as far as aquarium, anything. I built stands, big stands, small stands, things like that. But I've never built the plywood aquarium. And my first plywood aquarium I've ever built, and the first plywood aquarium I've ever built is this 1,300 gallon. Now let's take a look at this aquarium. Now this aquarium is 12 feet long. It is 4 feet wide and it is 4 feet tall. Now, geez, you might notice up top how I got the little panels. That's somewhat of what I was talking about. Obviously, they're just sitting up there. I just wanted to show you that I have been working on a method to block that out. I will put some trimming right there, probably red. You know, now that I'm looking at it, I might even make them red. I don't know. I got to see how it looks when it's all said and done. But, you know, it looks like it needs to be a little bit more red than black. Because it might just stick out like a sore thumb. But let's get back to the video. So right here in this 1,300 gallon plywood aquarium, we have a few amazing, beautiful fish. We have right here a giant red-tailed Garami. Now, somebody said before that this is not a giant red-tailed Garami. Clearly, they don't know what a giant red-tailed Garami is. They're seriously just looking for the red tail. Well, this guy is constantly fighting with the Oscar. So if you look at his tail is a little frayed. But if you look on the fins, there's a red on the fins, there's a red on that fin, there's the red down there. And he did have a nice, beautiful red tail, but he likes to fight. We also have in here a red Atabapo pike, also known as the red pike. Absolutely beautiful. I love the coloration on this fish. We have in here a tiger Oscar. Call him T.O. We have in here an Orinoco peacock bass. That's the smaller of the two. And here's the bigger Orinoco peacock bass. Now this fish right here has grown a lot since it's been inside of this 1,300 gallon aquarium. It loves this space. And then right here, we have Kobe, our silver Arowana. And I don't understand who's messing with him. Look at his finish. Let's get on to this side. Look at his finish. He don't want to be recorded, but I'm going to get you anyway. Look at his finish. Somebody's constantly taking a little bite at it, I guess. I don't know. I never see it happen. And then we have in here the albino silver Arowana. That's Shaq. So yeah, I love the Arowanas. I'm a little disappointed with the fact that now Kobe has drop eye. So that solidifies my thoughts on why drop eye happens in the first place. When Kobe was in that pond, oh yeah, lastly, we have in here the golden giant Garami. But, like I was saying about the Arowanas, when Kobe was inside of the pond, his eyes were perfect. He did not have any drop eye, anything like that, in neither eye. But my albino silver did have drop eye in one eye. He developed it when he was in a 225-gallon aquarium. So my guess from, I don't want to say it was a test because I didn't really test it, but from the way things worked out, and that's what my thoughts was from the start, is that when you have an aquarium and you have a front panel glass, when your fish is looking out to be fed or anything like that, especially if your tank is up, your fish, well, your arowana will develop drop eye. When I was feeding Kobe from up top at all times, he never had drop eye because the food was coming from up top. It didn't have any glass sides. It didn't have any clear sides. It was blocked off on all sides aside from the top, and he never had drop eye. And he was in that pond for close to 2 years, no issues at all. Now he's been in here just a matter of months, and he developed drop eye in one eye. So I don't know how that will work out for anyone that wants to keep an arowana. Most people want to have an aquarium so they can look at their fish from the side. So I think drop eye is just something that, we're going to have to get used to dealing with when we do decide to keep arowanas. But if you do have a pond situation and you don't have a viewing panel on the side, more than likely, I feel like 99.9% of the time, that arowana is not going to develop drop eye. So it is not because of the fish that's under him, because he had fish under him in the pond. It is because when it comes to feeding, he's looking down. Even if it's from the side, he's looking for me to come over and feed him. And that's how I believe the drop eye occurs. And like I said, this theory was only tested because I put arowana I've had for more than 2 years inside of a big plywood aquarium with viewing panels, which he never had before, and the result was drop eye in a matter of months. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to talk about as far as the drop eye and arowanas. But look at these beautiful fish. I mean, he is such a beautiful, large arowana. Look at him. I love the blue, how it's like really just shining on around his eye, around his mouth, around his gills. It's crazy that you don't even really get to see that a lot of the time when you have these fish. Yeah, they are all hungry. That's why they all are migrating to the front of the glass. They're like, hey, you haven't fed us in a few days? I know, guys. I know. I'm going to feed y'all today. That's for sure. You will definitely eat today. And look how big the golden giant Garami got. Almost the same size as the giant red-tailed Garami. I would really love to put another fish in here, but I don't have a fish that I could put in here. All the fish that's big enough to go in here are just far too aggressive. But it's fine. It's definitely a lot of room in here for the fish to grow out. And I finally got some peace in the fish room. Everybody is situated, separated in their own individual tanks, where there's no aggression, nobody getting picked on. That's something to be proud of and happy about when you keep majority aggressive, large fish, predatory fish. You just never know what'll happen. So I'm relishing in that moment. But yeah, so just wanted to give you guys an update. As you see, everybody's fine. I need to wipe off that glass over there so it'll look like this glass over here. I do that with these little magnetized window cleaners. So I'll do that off camera like I did the other one. Just wanted to give you guys a clear window to look in when we just did this video. But if you think this tank, especially being my very first ever Plywood Aquarium, came out good. I mean, still holding strong, so I think it came out good. Man, hit that like button. Hit that like button for me one time. Let's just make that simple. So I do want to add some greenery in here. Obviously, probably going to put some fake plants. But I'm kind of hesitant because some of these fish like to rip out plants. Especially that Oscar right there. He'll rip out the plants. And live plants, the Garamis, I don't know if you noticed, they'll eat the plants. So I can't put live plants in there. Can't put, we're going to see about the fake ones. I'm going to try. But that's another story. Let's wrap this up. All right, y'all. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something. Hope that you were inspired by something. I hope we don't have a bunch of haters watching, because I know damn well y'all not going to hit the like button for me. But if y'all not a hater, you want to support the channel, it's very simple. It's only about 3 things that you really need to do to show that you're not a hater and that you want to support the channel. 1, I want you to hit the subscribe button. I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. 2, hit that notification bell. Just let you know every time I upload. And 3, this is by far the funniest thing. As much as I say for everyone to do this, that's about the same amount as people not doing it. So it's like if I say it, y'all don't do it. If I don't say it, y'all probably do it. Regardless, I'm going to still say it. If y'all like the video, like the damn video. Peace. Don't be no hater. Have a good weekend.